this is Far Horizon. Welcome to Stage 21 of the Calamari Navy Experiment. The stage is going to be a little bit more water-filled than the last stage. There's a huge ocean in the middle of it, between the mountainous desert and then all the islands that I'll be going through. So I'm going to try to do most of the fighting with the Kraken units and leave the low sky units. I only have one deployed right now to do Liberation. And aha, look at that, a world card. That is going to be extremely helpful. I need to drop my reputation to get Denham anyway, so what I'm going to do this stage is kind of take cities and then let them be retaken to maximize Terran effects and also drop my reputation. So let's see if I can get the Kraken to do most of the fighting. Alright, here's the first fight. With the pumpkin heads. This should work out pretty well, so we'll soften up all three of the high HP units if I can get some hits in. The Lich ought to do some serious damage as well. Not quite as much as that. This is the lowest level Lich. He's only level 15, so if I just needs to catch up a couple levels, and he's probably missed some of the Terran bonuses as well. But still, it's going to soften it up enough that anyone can come in and take it out afterwards. And we'll probably get rid of the front line. Right. Got caught, so I'm going to have to heal. So I don't get wiped out by this other unit. Unfortunately, they're right next to each other, and I had one unit all by itself. What I should have done was have two units there, so I could easily juke one behind the other and prevent myself from having to take two fights at once. But I have some heals that I don't like to use, but I have them in reserve for times like this. And this fight might be a little more challenging because of the Paladins can wreak havoc if they target the Kraken. And Mjolnir does damage to the Kraken, but the Kraken just has such high stats that it can tank a number. Ah, okay, so that's key. So really, all I have to worry about now is two more Mjolnirs, which will do 80-90 damage or something. Okay, that hit did a little bit more than I thought it would. I guess it's probably also Lightning Elemental. But now I should be able to... Oops, well, I probably should have gone strong for the pumpkin heads. Not quite optimal, but you know, I'll take out the front line, weaken this unit enough for someone else to come finish it off. And well, that's right. I just needed to get rid of the front line. Although now it probably will run away. And we got another high sky unit coming in. Sardin is definitely my best Lich. With Finral in there as well. It's a pretty kick-ass 4-person unit. Certainly doesn't do the damage of a 3-person unit. And I probably should have put the Kraken in back. But I'll still do enough damage. I guess I had it deployed this way from the boss fight from the previous level. And I just didn't change the formation back. But it's certainly taking the Wyverns better than Finral would, probably. But regardless, we'll kill one of them, soften it up enough for anyone else to come in and take it out.
Fight it out.
And now we've got the Weird Tiger and Vampire, and again, probably should have put the Kraken. Well, I don't know, I guess it's just a trade-off. It's like, do I want to take the white damage on the Vampire? So I guess this will work out better for that. I just won't do quite as much damage without the Kraken back to do Maelstrom 3 times. But this might actually work out better because I can soften up the front row and then get somebody else to kill him. This last time I fought this group, you can see the back line is pretty damaged. I killed the whole front row, and then they just ran away. So this time, I've got a better chance of, well, except that the one guy has, well, now we'll work on him. We might even have, yes we do, just take him out. Alright, that worked out better than I thought.
Write it out.
Okay, this is a unit I just put together. Actually, the second stage I've had this unit. So they have 2 sorcerers, but one of them is in the front. That's interesting. I think it was that way in the original game, too. I guess if you use a moon turret on it, it would still have 2 magical hit alls in the back. Aha! That's really nice. Now I'm going to have 4 heal alls. So I might as well just go to weak tactics and take as much damage as I need, because I'll just heal it back. And if I can damage the mage a little bit more, well, I guess the front line is already damaged, so I won't be able to charm the mage. That would be hilarious if I charmed both the mage and the monk. But I really haven't had that much luck with charm, so it's nice to get one of their top backliners, whether it be the damager or the healer, and that worked out really well. Right, and then here's another Lich unit. I've got 4 now. Trying to get a devil. The demon there is level 18, so it just needs a little bit more. It'll be interesting, because I did go for max damage this time with Maelstrom, but I don't know if... Yeah, I probably should have not done that with the Kraken up front. Because there's only 3 of them, so Maelstrom isn't quite as awesome as it would be if there were 5 little guys. And Tristram is really just getting beat up. I probably should have given him some sort of physical item. But, well, you know, even though I got beat up, Maelstrom certainly took its toll. But now I'm not going to be able to take... I don't know why I did that. But someone else can come get them. It's just I don't think there's anyone around, unfortunately. Yeah, they're just going to escape.
Write it out.
Alright, got another Lich here to deal with a lot of cold damage. So, equipped some cold resistance items on the back row. Ouch, and that's... Whew, that was ridiculously close. So they do almost no damage with stab, so I should be able to survive this. I just need to try to take out one of the back row Nixies, so that whoever fights this next doesn't get massacred like that. So I really thought Finral was a goner there. And I think, yeah, I'm gonna have enough hits. Well, if I can stop missing, I just need one more hit. Probably. Yep. Okay. Now somebody should be able to clean that up pretty easily. So this is an interesting unit. The combination of hit-alls and the targeted attacks from the Samurai Master is actually pretty scary. But luckily I get to go first. There's some pretty serious damage there. Ow! Yeah, that's pretty scary. Hopefully they're on... Yeah, they're on strong, so... Alright, and the timing worked out really well for me. With different timing, I could have lost them even with the massive heal alls there. Instead, I'm just going to heal all the way back up and rock them.
Write it out.
I get the Kren's one of the weaker Lich units again, and I totally messed up with the positioning. I really should have put the Kraken in front for this fight, since it can't do Maelstroms. And this is a ridiculous... Wow, this is definitely the stage's toughest enemy unit. Yeah, ow. 100 physical damage to the Kraken. I guess the Kraken's out of water, so it's going to do less damage. Just have to run away or lose Tristram there. Alright, round 2 with the Lich. Saradin's unit is a little bit stronger, but we suffer from the same kind of problems. You know, I think I'm just gonna go strong. So we only did 55, you missed my Lich. And with the healing, that makes me think that I have a chance to actually survive this. Okay, so that did a ridiculous amount of damage, but now I should be able to do some damage in return. And now, I think actually I'm going to run away here because I don't want to kill the golem. If I kill it and they take my city, then they're just going to revive it. So this way at least I can... Well, but I have a lot of Kraken hits left. Now let's just go to retreat and take it again. Alright, got another 2 Kraken unit here. What I've done is equip the power shield on my Kraken, so that their 10 attacks up front should be pretty much useless. That was not useless, but... Oops, why did I do that? So I'm keeping it on strong so I can make most use of the pumpkin heads. I might put it on weak later, but wow, he did. I guess that's my level 15 Lich. He really needs some levels to do some more damage. And I'm missing those Krakens a lot, but I guess it doesn't matter as long as I get a couple of hits in. I guess my stats must be significantly... Well, no, it's the power shield is primarily the difference. Probably a little bit of turret building as well, but that worked out pretty well. I get Warren's unit in on this as well after they retook my city, which is usually not what you want to do, but I'm trying to get as many turret bonuses as possible, so I'm letting them take the city. I'm going to take it back. And so we'll see if I can survive this or not. Yeah, that was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, I'm not going to do a significant amount of damage from here. So... I guess I might as well kill just one of them off. I might, nope. But I'll weaken him substantially. That was pretty ugly. So a bit of a surprise, it looks like the Lich can summon more rune golems, just like they can summon undead, so that's not really fun. Well, actually it is kind of fun because it's a new challenge, but it's not quite what I was expecting. So that's going to put a bit of a crimp on things. But I should at least be able to take the leader out if I can actually hit him. Well, it's a bit late for charm. But at least with the priest, or the monk rather. Okay, no, almost. Well, whoever comes by next ought to be able to take care of it at least, I guess. Or maybe one more? Nope. We're gonna try this one more time and see if we can actually take out the Lich. Okay, so maybe he only resummoned them once. I don't know, but that's a nice breather anyway. Ouch. Okay, I was really hoping to go first, because now he's gonna kill my back line. I'm not sure we can get away, so that's no good. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do besides just die. I really mismanaged that. Well, I guess I assumed that they wouldn't come back and I would be able to kill the Lich easily the last time. But I should have just pulled over another unit, even if I had to use a boot or something. Alright, got another vampire fight here. Hopefully it'll be in the channel. Alright. And I think it's probably best to just leave it on strong. So I put frost weapons on both the weird tigers to maximize their damage. The vampire will just keep himself from dying based on life suck, and there's no reason to... Well, I don't know. I guess I want to minimize the damage to the weird tigers. And one more Maelstrom is going to obliterate pretty much everybody anyway, and then they can clean up. That was pretty impressive. Alright, jump right back to the vampire. This is going to be a little interesting because the werewolves are both pretty taxed right now, or the weird tigers rather. So I'm going to take some white hits on the vampire. He has a white item. The, whatever the hammer is that gives him, it's like 9 strength, 9, and 10 white or something. So, it looks like, I think it's going to protect him enough. So, I'm going to go ahead and go full throttle. I'm going to go for weak here. See if we can take out... almost got him, and then got the lifesteal back as well. So yeah, this is going to work out exceedingly nicely. They just get so many hits combined with the hit-all Maelstrom, that's just incredible. I get the Dragon Master, Ronnie's Dragon Master unit with the Sylphs, so I assume I'll go first. And that's going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. I think I might as well be conservative at this point. So I wouldn't have killed the samurai anyway, so... Or the ninjas, probably. And that's fine, so they've got to definitely be on strong. At this point, it's just a matter of getting one more attack. That certainly worked out. Alright, get another shot at the Lich Rune Golem unit, or reincarnation of it. So, I'm going to go first, I hope. This is going to go a lot better, because I've got the Sylphs, and I've got the Sylphs. They're flying, so they're going to dodge the #1 attack the Rune Golem does. And then everybody else has pretty high strength, so they'll survive it. It's possible the Lich... Yes, but it won't go again. So, that worked out ideally. And then I'm going to go ahead and not kill them, although I don't really think I have a choice. I can't kill them. Because I want it to come back so I can keep leveling and keep using the tarot card bonuses. Alright, get the double Werven unit up against Slust this time. So I'm going to try and tank pretty much all the damage with Slust. And maybe I'll go strong. Definitely win this. It's a question of just how much damage will I take, and I might leave it on weak after that, because we're almost done here. But I just can't get to the back line is the problem. So someone else is going to have to take out the leader. Alright, we got caught here. Have to use some healing. Might be easier to just use the all heal. Yeah, I guess. To buy some more healing after this. So I think that will mostly do it. The only question is, well, she has high ice. They do not have high ice. You guys can see this. Alright, we got caught. Gotta go ahead and use a heal all here. I should have just gone in the sea, tried to escape around instead of trying to go to the village to heal. I thought perhaps the enemy unit might just keep going around in the sea. Was this unit before was just kind of dodging around in the sea, avoiding me, so I hoped, but not quite. So I did get to go first, not too bad in terms of hit rate. I equipped some cold items on the sylphs, so they're going to survive this. And now it should be a massacre in terms of if I can actually hit them, because I put a Noto sword which has electrical damage on the Kraken. And that cold single hit is not going to do all that much damage. So they're strong against cold, but if I don't have that much strength, so it'll still do some damage to them. Okay, so at least now that I got rid of one of the Nixies in the back, it'll be a lot easier for whoever has to fight them next. So, my princess unit was out just minding its own business, massively taking over cities, and kind of ran into some ninjas, so if they come out to attack, I guess we can destroy them. I was trying to do almost all the fighting without using the princess units this time, which I've been mostly successful at. So this is going to be pretty much a pushover. It just lines up well, and then of course having a whole bunch of heal alls, not too shabby either, but they're ridiculously weak to cold, and I get to amazingly high intelligence-based cold hit alls, so that's going to be a lot. Alright, Surdin's got another Golem Lich unit. Got a Black Axe on Fiddle, and then we're hoping that we can get some massive damage between Maelstrom and the Lich. I think I will go before. Alright, I'm in pretty good shape here. I will stay strong, just in case. Alright, so that should work out pretty well. Alright, now I have the low-level Lich. And he's pulled back in Rune Golems after I killed the other ones. I'm just going to leave it on strong so that Halloweens will do something useful. I think we're going to get blasted a little bit here. Ouch. That pretty much means goodbye. And no damage to the Lich. Alright, we got Ronnie's unit up against a second Lich and Rune Golem unit. So I'm gonna go ahead and go weak because the Sylph should go first, so that should severely, that's unfortunate. So the Sylph should be pretty safe. They'll get 2 attacks from the Lich, and they're strong against Thunder. So this is going pretty well. The question is it worth taking another hit? Yep, looks like it will be. Oops. Should have run a leader, that was a waste of a hit. So, I should be able to take out the leader, which will send this unit packing, and we'll have to deal with 2 of them at once, which is the key. Alright, kind of in a hard spot here. I probably should have tried to kill this unit earlier instead of letting it take the cities and trying to slowly wear it down. All my units are weak against lightning, which really doesn't work well here. So yeah, there's no way that I survive. Yeah. And then I've got to just go ahead and let him kill the other guy so I can get that bad attack unit, take out the leader. So now at least this unit isn't going to continue to regenerate rune golems, and I can kind of pick it off slowly as it retreats. And not have to boot somebody in to take care of the unit behind it. Alright, and so there's no point in wasting the boots, and this unit is already half dead. I'm just going to let it get annihilated to save me the time of limping back to base, which is always hard with an octopus over land. So instead I'll just do a tiny bit of damage here, let them get annihilated, and hopefully the enemy won't level up. And then I'll bring somebody else in, and I'll just let the city be taken because I'm trying to lower my reputation anyway. Alright, and finally caught up to the second unit after it took another one of my cities, put my reputation about where I want it to be. Fighting on the land, which is actually not too bad. I'm going to try to take the wizard out, which that worked perfectly. And looks like I'm going to need one more hit. Okay. Now I'm going to go to strong and just kind of finish it out with some physical attacks, and I guess another lich attack. So I think my reputation is about as low as it needs to go to recruit Deneb. If not, then I can always kind of randomly idle on the stage, I guess, as it works. Alright, it's time for the twins. I think one of them is weak to lightning and the other one is weak to fire, or something like that. And they have, when they're combining together, I think they have, or not combined, when they're both alive, I think they can do some pretty ridiculous hit-alls like Nova and Swath or something. Those are pretty decent physical attacks, but certainly nothing that's going to scare me that much. And their defenses, they look good, but at least they're not totally immune to physical or magical like some of the bosses, so I don't think this is going to be too bad. It's just going to be a matter of taking some heavy damage hits and wearing them down with 3 or 4 fights. So I don't think it'll require any specific strategy. Just lots of damage. And the other thing I'm not sure about... Ouch. That was a ridiculous attack. I forgot about that. So it's kind of a pretty damaging combination, actually. The hit-all and then the targeted attack that does 150. Well, I guess I can afford to lose a bunch of guys anyway, so just a matter of wearing them down. Unless they have a heal of some kind. Then I would be in trouble. But looks like all my guys can damage them fairly well, so I should have gone to weak before that. It's just a matter of keeping going and not missing them all the time like that. Yeah, it does decent damage. It's kind of interesting. It seems like they're not really that weak to anything. Or that strong. Ouch. Luckily I got the monk ×3, which will hopefully keep me from dying. Although, if they do the Gemini attack again, that would certainly take out the princess. Can't imagine she'll stay. It's unfortunate because I was trying to level that guy up. Just the general that I had in here was like level 23 or something. I just doesn't need the experience. Alright, maybe one more fight.
Fight it out.
But I don't think that Life Suck ever works against bosses, or maybe their stats are too high, so I have the vampire in the back. But at this point I just need physical hits to actually land, and that might do the trick too. Okay, interesting. It didn't end when I killed the boss, so I guess I do have to kill both of them. I can never remember whether I really need to kill both of them or not. couple more. And he really has high agility. Alright, and that does it. I'm expecting to get pretty much 0 goth. Just took forever to do this stage, was so big, and then I spent time exploiting the tarot card bonuses by taking cities and letting them be taken and retaking them. Plus I need to lower my reputation to get Deneb. I tried to do the pirate quest, but I couldn't do it after taking and retaking cities. Well, thanks for watching. See you next time.